Guys, what's up? So Toby's showing you some rewrite strategies for derivatives for the derivative formula for calc. So I just made a video on this, so you want to check it out. Just made a video of the derivative formulas, all those kinds of things, which are the constant rule, power rule, constant multiply rule, the sum plus difference rule, the product rule, and the quotient rule. But for this one, I'm just going to go over rewrite strategies. So basically, what rewrite strategies is basically you got to rewrite the equation to get to a certain form in order to use these derivative rules. So it's just makes calc more fun, right? So, like I said, what we're doing is rewrite strategies. So there we go, rewrite strategies. So to begin off, we do have 4 rewrite strategies. The first one we do have is f of x equals 3x to the 4th. How you want to rewrite this one is basically, okay, so you have 3x to the 4th. So now you basically want to try to kind of flip in a way, I guess. So then you always want to carry with fx. I'm not going to. So basically this would equal 3x, and you want to bring this right here to top, okay? Bring it to the top. So then you have, since you bring it to the top, you have to make it negative. So it'd be 3x. Bring it to the top, it would be -4 because you're bringing it to the top. When you bring it to the top or bottom, you gotta switch the sign. And then once you get that right there, you want to get -12x to -5. How you get that is basically, it makes sense when you watch my other video, but this is great. Probably should watch this one first and then watch my other one so you know how to rewrite it, then find the derivative of it. So basically, you want to have -4, you times that by 3, which will give you -12 right here. And then from the -4 on top, which right here, -4 on top, you just want to -1 of that. So if it's +4, it'll be this right here will be a 3. Since it's negative, a negative minus a negative is a negative, but plus those two, so it would be -5. So if you don't know how to do basic addition and subtraction, you're not going to have a good time in calc. They expect you to know a lot of stuff. But most of calc is just format. You remember that. And once you get this right here, -12x to -5th, you want to find the derivative, which is, these are all derivative, by the way. This is a derivative, and this is just f of x. So you want to find derivative, which is 2. Not 2. Would be -12. And then x to the 5th. So you want to bring that 5th to the down. So basically, you kind of like get it out of. So you basically bring it to the front. Bring it to the top at first, and then basically you find the derivative of that, and then you want to make it in the right form, and that is your final answer right here. Actually, the whole thing is because that's the derivative. That's the first rule. Okay, that's number 1. There's 4 of these. The number 2, if you have like this, a radical. Okay, so basically what you want to do from there is you want to get it out of radical. So wherever you see in the radical, on top, the 2, that will be on top. And then what outside of radical is on bottom. So it will be x 2/3. And then basically from there, you get, from x 2/3, you get 2/5 x -3/5. So how you got this is you have your 2/3. You want to multiply your 2/3 right here, and then you want to -1. Right here, -1 from 2/3, just like you did before. But with a fraction, you want to get a common multiple, and when you get a common multiple, it should be 2. Yeah, it should be 2/3, I think, or something like that, and then you subtract it. So you times it by 3, and common multiple up there. So that's how you guys get that one. So that's that. And then you want to find the multiple of that. The derivative of that, which will basically give you 5x 3 to the 5th, just like that. Okay. And then the third one is short division. So basically, you have your equation. So let's say you have the f of x equals 4x cubed minus 3x squared, that's a 3, plus 5 over x. So basically what you want to do is you have 4x squared, because you're basically going to get rid of the x, okay? So basically with on the x with the top, you get 4x squared. X with the middle term, you get minus 3x, and there's no x for the last term, so you basically can add the x to it, so which will give you plus 5x negative 1, and then basically with that, you get 8x, because now you're doing derivative, so now you're doing the 2 and the 4, which is 8x, and since you minus 1 from 2, you get 1, and you want to minus 3, like I said, that's the derivative of that, and then you want to minus 5, and then negative 2, and then basically you end up with 8x minus 3 minus 5, and it always make sure it looks good, so which is actually, this is over x squared, because you're bringing this term right here, bringing the 2 to the bottom. So, and that's basically what you get for that one. So, like I said, you can't leave it in this form right here, only because this last term right here is not like in the simplest form, I guess. So you want, this is your answer down here. That's your answer. And the last form I have for you is factor out constant. So, which for this one we have f of x equals x cubed over 5, and then we have basically f of x equals 1/5 times x cubed, and then basically we get f of the derivative, which is f x with the 1 on top, equals 3/5 x squared. So you write like that, so that will be your answer, or you can write it as derivative of f over x equals 3x squared over 5, just like that. So in other terms, you're just getting this, you're going like that, and then that becomes a 3 right here, and then you want to minus 1 from the 3, which will bring you 2. And either answer does work. So 3/5 x squared, or you could put the x squared on top, like we have up here, up there. And those are your 2 answers. So guys, I just how you rewrite formulas. So after you're watching this video, I suggest you watch my derivative video, and yeah, so all fun stuff. So guys, peace.